1bublove, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for him. The man traveled. The man traveled. Give it up for him. Good job.
How y'all doing? Good. I know it's late. I'm not gonna stay too long. It's already after 11. Good thing I don't do too much physical comedy. This little chord right here. I'll be like, hey, how y'all doing? This bullshit. So anyway, we came up here from Gainesville, and I don't know if y'all ever been there, but it's the home of the roundabouts. We talked about a lot of shit tonight. You know, oh look, the kid is back. Damn. Y'all threw me off on that.
She's up next. She's up next. Don't worry about it.
She's up next. No, you didn't have to take. But you know, we was talking about children and stuff tonight. I don't have any kids. I'm 40 years old. The reason I don't have any kids, because you know, you're supposed to be the leader. And I'm 40 years old and I'm here on a Saturday night, so obviously I don't know where I'm going. You know, you can't be like, where are we going, Dad? I don't know. Just follow me. If you're a shift leader at McDonald's, you really, you know, you can't really give them much advice. And you know, you take a long ride in the backwood areas with those signs that has the picture of Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa, you know, where it said don't abort babies. And it says, imagine the possibilities. I'm like, they should have one across the street on the other side that's got like Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, and be like, imagine the possibilities. I'm just saying, you end up with more of those than Mother Teresa's. You know, my mom grew me up different. These kids don't get whipped anymore and shit. For real, that's why I didn't have any. They took away all the fun shit to do. When you have a bad day at work, I'm gonna beat your ass. You did something or you gonna do something, it's your ass. Go get me the switch. Whoever had to go get their own switch. Anybody? Yeah, see, that builds character. You're like, go get your own switch. You're like, wait for my ass? Oh wait, I gotta get it? You're like, yes, don't make me go get it. Then you're like, you're right, I'll go get it myself. But my mom grew me up different, you know, and she grew me up with the ass whippings and work, chores. My friends called me chore boy. For real. She used to give my friends chores. They were like, hey, can we go out with Ron? Be like, yeah, help Ron do that yard work and y'all can get going faster. They were like, man, I ain't coming to your house. Your mama a bitch. But my mom called, you know, they used to call me chore boy. And I swear to God, one time about making up the bed, whoever had the argument about making up the bed, I said, why do I have to do it? It's just going to be messed up again. She said, well, don't wipe your ass. You're just going to shit again. I was like, ew. She's like, and not making up your bed is ill to me. And I was like, oh. So I make up my bed all the time now. Sometimes I leave her all covered up, hampered underneath the blanket. But that's her fault. She sleeps in, that's a problem. But you know, there's a lot of shit going on in the world today, and again, staying on kids. Whoever's seen these commercials about the starving kids, you know, 80 cents a day, all that, right? We've been seeing this since we were kids, right? Are these reruns? These people are still having sex? You think broke, stink, and starving, horny would be the last thing you feel. You know what I'm saying? When I'm hungry, you can ask her, I'll bust her in the face, she touch me. You better get a sandwich, you better come here with something. You would have made a phone call to the pizza man, something. But yeah, these reruns, I'm like, this is crazy, you know? And now we have these transgender issues. I don't know what this is. I'm like, and you know, Obama started that shit when, with the war, when he wanted to give transgenders in the service. And I'm like, I thought we weren't supposed to give mentally disabled people fucking firearms. Right? If you're confused and you don't know what you are, give me that gun. I don't want you shooting at nothing. No, you know what I'm saying? And I got a 5-year-old niece. If I catch somebody trans going in the bathroom with her, they're gonna be transported to the hospital. They're gonna be confused, I promise. But you got the elections going on. Y'all been paying attention?
Yes.
I'm a Trump supporter. Anybody? Damn, man, only one Trump supporter in here? I wish I had brought my gun, baby. No, but I like Donald Trump, you know? And people go, oh, well, you know, he's been rich his whole life. He got $1 million loan when he was 22. I'm like, well, you know, if any of us had got $1 million loan when we was 22, we'd have probably all OD'd. Who gonna tell the truth? We'd have OD'd to spend all our money at the strip club. 22 years old with $1 million, I'd still be covered in glitter right now. And then they say, oh, well, his policies. I'm like, what the fuck does the average person know about policies? You don't even know you're getting fucked on insurance till you need to use it, and you've been paying on that policy. Yeah, right? I'm just saying. And then you got Hillary. Come on, she couldn't make one dick happy. How's she gonna make a country full of dicks happy? I'm just saying. I think Monica did all that for you, you know what I mean?
No, she spits.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can look at it and see why Bill is never home. You wouldn't be home either, shit. You be like, baby, you coming to bed? No. I went to all the lights go out at their house around a certain time just so Bill can make it to the bed. It's like, all right, all the lights are off, I'll go. Fuck Chelsea. But you know, and then I had that shooting at the gay club a month ago, at the Pulse, which I found to be ironic, that 49 people left a place called Pulse without one. And I bet you while the shooting started, they was all looking for them closets to hide in. Where's that closet? But you know, Obama went to Orlando and said it's because of the Second Amendment right is why we have this problem. And I've lived in Arizona. Anybody been to Arizona? Lived in Arizona? Nobody? It's a free carry state. And there's a lot of gay people there. There's even a gay club named Fruit Loops. Swear to God, you can Google that shit right now. And you'd be a Fruit Loop to go in there and start some shit like that. You'd get capped by a homo. I'm serious. It's a free carry state. I feel so safe when I live there. I'm like, ain't nobody busted into this Publix and starting no shit. And then, you know, you got all these attacks going on in the world now. A couple of weeks ago in France, I was like, that shit was crazy. On their Independence Day, they must have been like, we are being attacked. Ho ho. No, that's wrong. But you know, it was funny to me that, you know, the ISIS group is doing all this stupid shit. I know what y'all call them and I know what they call themselves, but I know how to spell ISIS. It's is. That's the ISIS group. And you cut my head if you want to, you illiterate fucks. But you know what I'm saying? They do this shit, and I'm like, their prophet used to be like with a 9-year-old child. And I'm like, they do these terrorist attacks, and I'm like, you know, they're the like most horrible people to run a business. They have their employees for like one shift always. It's like you train them in shit, and then you get one shift out of them, and then fucking repost the ad on Craigslist again, please. We need other people. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because you know, I know it's already late. Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez, for giving me some time. But before I get out of here, I'll tell you a real funny joke that my mom used to do. Well, that my mom did not on purpose, but we didn't have technology in Google. So when I was a kid, like 11 years old, I asked my mom what a blowjob was, and without missing a beat, my mom said a blowjob is a job that sucks. And that's my time on 1bublove, and I'll be back next week. Thank you.
Let's keep it going for 1bublove. 1bublove. All right, I'm glad y'all have a good time. Make sure we're gonna have a bigger crowd. Y'all gonna